Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to use the plugins for Amazon and for eBay. This is covered in a previous video, but I thought I'd try to make this one a little bit slower. You may have two plugins. Most of you have the red and black, which is for Amazon, hence the name PHP Zon Pro, and then the rainbow one, PHP Bay Pro for eBay. All you do is, once you have a page, again, you want to actually click, see if I can blow this up. You want to click anywhere on the page, and wherever that mouse is blinking is where the action is going to be performed. So you have to click. If I do click right here and I hit the enter key, I'll have a nice blank line. If I want to add a product, let's say a laptop, I would simply click on the Amazon bullseye, and there's only two different options that we're going to use. The first one is search results page, which is the easiest and in my opinion the best way to go, and then the ASIN page if you're trying to find a very specific product. Let's do the search results page first. All I have to do is click it, and when this opens up, there's only two fields that you need to put in here. The first one is the keywords. I can put in Dell laptop. It's a brand and a name, laptop, and number of results. You pick 1, 2, or 3. You don't want to do more than 3, otherwise it could take up a large percentage of the page and it will look too much like an advertisement. So let's put in 3 results. So keywords and number of results, and then you click submit and you're done. This new code is here. I can delete it or I can keep it. Let's click update and see what happens. We used the keywords Dell laptop with 3 results. It takes a few seconds for the page to load. I'll show you a nice little trick. Come up to the top, right click on view post, open link in new tab. Now, once the page loads, so here's the 3 laptops. They're coded directly to Amazon. If I click any of those, it will take us to Amazon, and you'll literally be able to buy it, in which case you'd get credit for the sale if this was your website. The next option is to actually click on the bullseye. I'll go ahead and, before I click on the bullseye, I'll get an area that I want to use, that I want the ad to appear on. I'll do it right below the existing search results Amazon ad, and I'll click on the bullseye again. This time I'll click on ASIN page. Now this works good sometimes, but there's several cons to using it this way. The first one is an ASIN is just an ID. Every product on Amazon gets an ID. It's made up of letters and numbers, 10 digits. The problem is if that product goes out of stock or that listing stops showing up, you will have an ad that does not display. It'll be a big red box and it will not look good. Plus you have to police it. Another thing is that the Apple iPhone, for instance, you cannot use their ASIN ID most of the time because they prohibit direct ads showing up of their products through Amazon onto your website. There's other ways to get it simply by using the search results. It kind of bypasses their restrictions. So the ASIN again is a little bit restrictive, but just to show you how to use it, I would simply go to Amazon.com and we're actually looking up Dell laptop. Let's do that. Let's do the iPhone 6. We'll do both. And if I click on one of these phones, up in the top of the browser, the ASIN is very easy to recognize. It almost always comes before the /ref equals, but it's a 10-digit code, numbers and letters. I just double click it, right click, copy. I come back to the page and I paste it in there. I click submit. Here's the new code. Let's see what happens when I click update. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll come back to the page and hit refresh. And sure enough, it does show up. Go figure, I was wrong again. But a lot of times, again, you may have some issues with the ASIN. Just keep that in mind. It definitely worked in this situation. I had a heck of a time with those Beats audio headphones. They were getting blocked for some reason. But when I put in Beats audio into the search results option, right here, search results option, they worked fine. But again, there are two ways to list Amazon products. I recommend that you use the search results page because it will always update. You could come back a month later, it'll still list 3 products, and it will update so that you will not end up with that red box that does nothing for your website or your visitors. And it's really that simple. You can see the 2 codes. We did it twice. Now, let's work on the eBay. All you do is click on the eBay, and really with the eBay all we use are the search results option. And again, you just type in keywords, iPhone 6, 3 results, and we click submit. And it's just a few mouse clicks. Here it is. Let's click update. Come back to the website, refresh the page, and now you can see 3 iPhones via eBay. And in fact, thanks to new breakthroughs, you can definitely become an eBay affiliate even if you're already with Amazon. All you have to do is send us an email and let us know, and we'll help guide you through the process of eBay. We've been having some clients get really good results through eBay. They're almost as big as Amazon. And as it turns out, myself, I really love eBay. My wife loves Amazon. And people are creatures of habit. So you probably won't do much better or worse with one or the other. But when you have both, it's kind of cool because here's all these listings with Amazon and eBay. And again, you just click on it. One thing I like about eBay, let's do another one. Search results, iPhone 6. We'll do 2 results. Minimum price, $900. I click submit and update. Give it a few seconds, refresh the page. And sure enough, unlike Amazon, we can actually put a minimum price in there. That way we ensure that we don't get some kind of, plastic cover for 50 cents. It's better to get higher ticket items on your ads. They typically, when they convert, since you're paid a percentage of commission, it only makes sense that you want to sell the more expensive products. So in a nutshell, that's how you use these 2 items. One last thing that I want to go over, I'll fit it inside this video, is the refresh the page. Not everyone knows this, but when you make changes to your website on a particular page, if you want it to reflect, you got to sometimes click the refresh button so that you can see it. As it turns out, this one browser right here is Google Chrome, and the circle with the arrow is the refresh button. On Internet Explorer, here's the circle with the arrow, refresh button. And then on Mozilla Firefox, here's the circle with the arrow. Same icon, 3 different locations. If you can find it, you can make your life easier. There you go.